Hey YouTube, it's ReACT. I'm bringing you a Modern Warfare 3 game on Hardhat, capture the flag using M16. I'll get more in your class in a little bit. But I'd like to start off by saying I'm sorry. I haven't brought you guys anything in about a week. I've been having some problems with my capture card. You'll see in this video where it like spits out. But I don't know why. I can't seem to get it fixed. But I didn't want to wait off any longer on trying to get it fixed. So this is the game. It's M16 silenced on Hardhat using the MP9 secondary with silencer, scavenger, hardline, dead silence, my basic class setup. I'm going for MOABs especially. And then specialist, the only thing that's different about specialist for me ever is the third one. Sometimes I use marksman, sometimes I use stalker, steady aim, quick draw. But this game I'm using sleight of hand, assassin, and quick draw. Don't know, I think it's earlier in my prestige, so I don't have everything unlocked as far as perks go. Not positive. But for Hardhat, capture the flag, I like to rush up the right side up into construction at first, and then throw a portable radar up over the wall, because it'll give you a good idea. It won't tell you for sure whether or not there's someone there, because there's assassin obviously. But rush up there and then clear out whoever's there, pull the portable radar up and put it so it covers the two spawns that are in construction. There's a corner behind a dumpster, then the one right around the corner from it that's like under a scaffolding area next to some sandbags or whatever. I don't even know what. I don't pay attention to the area around that. And then I like to go up into Dozer and just watch over by the corner, the main spawn corner, by their flag for a second, see who's there, pick up whoever's there, then circle back around over into construction. Normally, if I'm using like an MP7 or a gun that's like really good, or at least better than the M16 and is fully auto, I'll sit in here and I'll watch the two spawns, and I'll watch. There's a spawn right there too, right next to the Dozer, which sometimes they'll spawn there. That's like the last resort spawn. I'm pretty sure that MW3 has for them. Right here. This is why most people don't like the M16. 3 bursts into them and just not dying. You get that a lot, but if you're patient with the M16 and playing back more and not rushing around with your head chopped off, you're going to do good with it. Like, you may not want to do that because, oh, you're camping. No, you're not. You're going to be playing. Camping, I'm not right here camping, not going to lie. But think about it. If you're using an M16, why would you jump around a corner when they most likely have an automatic gun and they're just going to be able to spray you down while you have to like shoot 3 shots at a time? It doesn't make sense. People complain about campers like that, but you have to think, what would you do? Would you want to just take a dumb death because you're trying to look cool, jump around corners, drop shot with an M16, and you're just going to get killed? And right here, there's a guy on the portable radar. But you don't want to rely on that because people have assassin. And just in general, if there's a UAV up, don't rely saying, oh, there's no one around this corner. There is. If they have assassin, they're most likely going to be camping. This isn't. And then with the M16, you want to. With the Type 95, I find that the gun's stronger if you shoot slower, instead of like just rapidly tapping the trigger. The M16, it's so inconsistent and it's rarely a one burst kill where you just want to spam the trigger. Like, some people will say shoot slower, but don't. And I'm right here, I like to control the middle part of the map if I can't get into where I want to be, or if I'm using a different kind of gun like this. And this is more or less my safety area when I'm trying to get used to guns on this map, because I can pretty much control anywhere where they're gonna go, unless if they go back to down by the crane, down to where like the left area. But if they're gonna come down the middle or come down over by like the hill, they're not gonna get past me, or unless if I don't know they're there because they have assassin or something like that. That's what I suggest you guys do if you're trying to get started on this map. And once you get more familiar with all the spawns and how they spawn on this map, you can move up into construction or up into the hill and crane area, because there's a spawn right next to crane too that most people don't know about just because it's so close to the other team spawns, but there is one right there. And then on the other side, I'll talk about where the spawns are. Right there, I probably should have died, not gonna lie. 3 people, M16, not Sure, I should have lived. But these kids obviously aren't the best players I'm playing against. But if you're going to be dropping a MOAB on them, they're clearly not some MLG pros. Sometimes you can drop them on those clans that are like 10-year-old in it, but most likely if you're playing an organized clan who know how to play together, you're not going to drop a MOAB on them. Like, you may think you're like great, but if you're playing by yourself or with one other person and you're versing a clan of 5, you're not going to do great. You may have a good KD, but you're not going to be going 25-0 and getting a MOAB. But right here, when I spawn on this side, I like to rush up into this building and sit in the back behind that divider. Because if you go in the front, it's so much easier for you to get killed. But right here, where I threw my portable radar, it covers the spawn that I'm seeing right now. We're trying to cancel it out. Because that's what I like to do at the beginning of the game, so they don't spawn behind us while we're trying to get situated. Even though I'm not playing with anyone here, that's just my habit. And then there's a spawn that was right to the right of that, behind the big crate or whatever it is, dumpster. There's a spawn right there. I'm pretty sure there's a spawn inside this area I'm in right now. Which, if you sit in there, which I like to do, I like to sit in there. This is the spawn I was talking about. And then I'll sometimes sit in here if I know what's kind of that they're going to be spawning behind me if I'm looking at the map and see where my teammates are. Sorry for that weird glitch right there. But if you sit in here, they're not going to spawn inside this area, but they'll spawn behind you, like right there. And you just gotta watch out. That's why I like the polar radar right there, because it gives me an idea where they are. But you gotta pay attention. Just have common sense. Not if you're looking somewhere for a long time and there's no one coming, you might want to look behind you because they're probably flanking you. And right here, I know this is camping, no matter what anyone says. If you were just gonna sit here like I am in the corner, but I know I'm close to a MOAB, but it's with the M16. I'm just like, I really want to get it right here. I know the flag's coming this way, even though I shouldn't have jumped down. Like, against all common sense I have, I know not to come down here in this situation. But I do anyways. I get lucky that they don't know I'm down here. Or that first guy. Well, both of them actually. And the M16 didn't give me a bunch of hit marks like it normally does. We're lucky coming back in this corner because I know where they're spawning. They're not spawning right on top of me, but I don't want to push up because I see that they are close to me, kind of, because every now and then one comes up on the portable radar. So I don't want to come up and get pegged off. But I know that if I just sit here, I'm probably going to die anyways because we're not getting the MOAB because I'm not going to get a bunch of kills. I decided to make the move right here, get the MOAB. Such a great feeling getting a MOAB with a gun like this. Like, you have no idea. But also, there's that spawn in the corner between the two trailers, and then down the hill under those scaffolding. There's a spawn where they spawn there so much and they get so deep. Like, you have no idea. I've sat there. I just turned the corner, just trying to get up into position, and 5 spawn there. Sometimes you'll be like, oh great, get that 5-man spray, but then sometimes, I don't know about you, but if I'm shooting a group of people, for some reason my gun just doesn't kill. Like, it feels like the bullets get weaker. I don't know if it's just auto-aim correcting it, so it's like herp-derping auto-aim, like going at all the different people or not, but whatever it is, it sucks. I'm pretty sure this game's it's about to end soon, so I'm just going to get the last couple of tips in. When you're playing capture the flag, you want to cover as many of the spawns as you can, because you don't want to be playing midfield, because then you're going to let them be able to control you more. You want to be in their spawn more, because if you are, you're going to be able to control them instead of them controlling you. Right there, just wait for them to spawn, just come out, peg them off. I don't suggest you doing this every time because you're going to be looked at bad and all that, but this game's about to come to an end, so hope you guys liked it. I know it's not my best work, but I couldn't wait any longer on giving it to you guys. But please rate, comment, and subscribe.